Alright, listen up all you slackers. We've got things to do, and right now those things are teach Hubert how to ride a horse, I guess. Is what we'll do. Here, this is how you do it. This is how you extra do it. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. Gosh darn it. Whatever. Whatever. Well, this is, why am I leveling this up? This is not gonna get to S+ before the end of the playthrough. There's, like, no point here. What am I even doing? Is there anything that's, like, worth leveling up here? Like, this can maybe get to S before the end, maybe. Was Caspar not at full motivation there before? Oh, well. Oh, well, let's see here. I guess I can unblock the stuff there. Sure, I'll do this, is what I'll do. Look at all that learning! Look at all this knowledge I'm sharing with you! Okay, yeah, I definitely want to do things here, I think. Definitely want to do that. I thought you were at max motivation as well, were you not? The heck? Whatever. Whatever. B. There's a B? Okay, let's see here. Always gotta teach you stuff. Always gotta do that. Want to fling any other types of spells? Nah, let's just do this. I don't think this is getting to S+ before the end either, but I'm just gonna teach it anyway. I'm even leveling this up. This will never reach S+ anyway. You have no idea how often you have these exact thoughts as a teacher IRL. That's certainly one way to put it, isn't it? Alright, well, I'm not gonna get that to S before the end. What is worth putting stuff into? I don't know. Dad axe. I've been using lances with Ferdinand for so long, even though his axe skill is higher. Whatever. Whatever, I don't know. Let's just begin training, I guess.
Professor, may I ask you something?
No. I've heard rumors about ghosts roaming the monastery. I'm certainly not scared, nor do I have the time to worry about it, but you should probably do—
I am not sure about that.
Alright, listen up all you jerks. We got some serious matters to attend to. Just kidding, never mind. It was all a prank, bro. I actually gotta go talk to Edelgard.
Yes? Oh, it's you, Professor. I was certain it was Hubert coming to drag me back to my duties. Your Majesty, you must know your supreme talents are needed at present. Why not gaze at these documents instead of the sky?
That sounds like Hubert.
Doesn't it? And the worst part is that he's always right, so I can't even argue with him. But that's enough about Hubert for the moment. While I have your attention, I'd like to thank you for your help in that last battle. As you well know, I'm perfectly capable of commanding the army by myself. However, when you're around, it's somehow different. I'm not sure I can properly explain it. I suppose your perspective on the battlefield is simply sharper than mine. When you're devising tactics and tricks for us, it's almost as though you can read the enemy's mind. There's no getting around it. Your talent for strategy far exceeds my own. I'm quite jealous, in all honesty.
I haven't had to use a whole lot of strategy during this playthrough, but I certainly did during the last. Yeah, I'm jealous of you too. I've had myself during every playthrough, but I've only had you during this playthrough.
Is that a fact?
At least past the time skip.
If you insist. I suppose a flower from another's field is always more beautiful. I'll admit, I think of you as rather detached. So to hear that you have emotions such as jealousy is something of a relief.
I'm not detached. I could say the same of you.
I can't deny it. Ever since I underwent those procedures, I've certainly distanced myself from the ordinary world.
It seems we were fated to be friends. Get friend-zoned.
Friends. That word somehow doesn't seem adequate.
Are we leaving you and going with Jeritza?
Time, you and I. By now, we're so much more than that, at least in my mind. You know, instead of Edelgard, you can call me just Elle, if you so please.
What? That was Dimitri's nickname for her.
The sisters used to call me when I was
Oh,
little.
and other family, I guess.
Now there's no one left who calls me Elle.
Dimitri used to. And Dimitri had a thing for you before he started hating you.
In fact, it would mean a great deal to me.
Why is that?
Why? Well, you have stood beside me and shared my burdens. As I said, you are much more than a friend. In truth, you are like family to me. I suppose that's why.
Well, she offered you L, now you have to marry her. Is that the rule? Is that how it's going now? Whichever way we go, we could always do one and then, you know, look up the other one on YouTube and see what happens. That's what we could do, but I mean... What? Oh! Okay! Alright! Now, okay, so they're both competing for our affections here, okay? Edelgard and Jeritza are both competing for our affections. So Edelgard said her piece, and she offered us L, the same nickname that Dimitri used back in the day. So now the real question to really come to a decision here is, what does Jeritza bring to the table?
The way your sword glides through the air, I am in awe. You, paired with that sword, it may bring about my end.
Do you want to die?
I do not know. Perhaps I do. Long ago, when the Death Knight saw you in the Holy Mausoleum, I came to an understanding that it is you, and you alone, who are capable of slaying me. Only you, with your sword, can do it. Upon reflection, I can see that our encounter was fated to happen. Ever since then, I've been thinking.
Also, this is a really bad time, but OBS is dropping frames and having a lot of issues right now. Of all the times that my internet could be deciding to not work properly, it's right now. Wow. All the frames are getting dropped. I'm so sorry that this is happening right now. I can't really do anything much to control it. Yeah, that's I wonder if his words are different if you're playing the male character or what. That there are others stronger than me?
Perhaps that is so. At that moment, he fell under your spell. You who wields the sword of the Creator. And now, as I fight alongside you, I too fall victim to your spell. That I am unable to fight you is truly regrettable.
Should we fight? Here and now?
Now is not the time. Uniting Fodlan and overthrowing the church are mere trivialities to me. All I truly need is you. You and nothing else.
It feels like you like me.
Perhaps that is true, viewed in a certain light. And please, don't get yourself killed by some foolish brigands. You must live, that we might fight one another to the death. I must know which one of us will emerge victorious. For now, I will have to use my imagination and savor the potential outcomes of that future. I can see it now. You swiftly dodging my blade, and then at last, your sword piercing my flesh. I stumble to the ground, gasping for air, breathing my last. Or perhaps my blade will pierce you first.
Do you really want to keep going with this?
No. That is enough. I must refrain from such fantasies. They make my urge to slay you all the stronger. It is enough to stand by your side while I await that day of true pleasure.
I'm counting on you.
Indeed. You and I are fated to be intertwined. I will follow you to the very gates of hell.
Okay, so Jeritza kinda confessed, but at the same time, he still wants to duel you to the death. So, yeah, if you kill Jeritza and marry Edelgard, then both are happy, technically. But, alright, so Edelgard put on the table the nickname of Elle that was just like family, or Dimitri, who had a thing for her before the whole incident and such. And now she wants you to be the new one to call her Elle. And Jeritza is talking about how both the Death Knight and himself have fallen for you and are, you know, completely infatuated with you, basically, but still want to duel you to the death? Man, they're making it a hard decision between the two of them, aren't they? It's not gonna be an easy choice here, huh? My goodness. What's gonna be the right choice here, I wonder?
Let's get to work.
Yeah, here's both the edgelords.
Understood.
Well, Jeritza doesn't really need the riding skill, but
Finished without issue.
nice. You do it? Good. Okay, well. Okay. Alright then. Yeah, maybe that's the case with Jeritza Anima. Maybe, mayhap. Let's see these other support conversations that we have. How about? Let's see here.
I must thank you for lending your expertise to the aid of Her Majesty, Hanneman.
Your gratitude is wasted on me, Hubert. I choose this situation entirely because it benefits me. I could carry out my research anywhere, of course, but that is, as they say, beside the point.
Is that so?
Hubert, there's something I want to tell you. Will you hear me out?
Depends what it is.
It concerns your father.
Then no, absolutely not.
Oh, by all means, cover your ears and run out of the room. I'll still speak the words, for I feel that I must. Your father, the Marquis of Vestra, well, rather the former Marquis of Vestra, was a selfless man. He was practical and never sought power for the sake of power. In that respect, you and he are rather alike. Do you think such a man would so easily betray his emperor, even if led astray by the Prime Minister?
Clearly, yes. That's exactly what he did. He played a large part in the assault on the palace, personally spearheaded the Emperor's capture. The thought of those treacherous arms reaching out for Her Majesty is truly upsetting.
Agreed. Facts are facts. The palace walls are stuffed with countless truths, all of them concealed by the stones and mortar of fact. I hoped you would have the capacity to see the unfettered truth, but I fear that where your father is concerned, your eyes may see only what you wish them to see.
I'll take that under advisement.
Feel free to ignore me. I know full well I have my own blind spots. It's just, I believe your father had something he was trying to protect. Bearing a stain on his honor, being purged by his own son, all in the name of protection. I speak from knowledge, as someone who failed to protect something I held dear.
Let's say you're right. Suppose he did it to protect something he cared about. It doesn't matter. Doesn't change his actions or my judgment of them. My father was a traitor to House Hraesvelg, and he deserved what he got. That was me protecting something I care about.
Ah, I can see the right of that. You have chosen your own path, Hubert. Continue protecting what you wish to protect, and I shall support you from the bottom of my heart.
Huh. Interesting perspective there. Alright, what have we here?
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy.
But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout. After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place. But what do you mean about suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you? Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing. And suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me. The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them? Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things. It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world. I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
Me? No, it could not have been.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off. When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen. This is a misunderstanding. When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized. Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran. I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those traits. I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee. Life as a simple drone, circling a queen. It actually sounds quite wonderful.
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
Yeah, that one I remember seeing before, way back. Alright, let's see here. So, these two have one, but...
Aha, Lysithea. It's wrong to tease, yet I can hardly help myself. I know a secret. Your secret, in fact.
I think you mean a baseless rumor. Why are you wasting your time? And mine, for that matter.
Well... it's a secret that could completely overturn what is considered common knowledge in Crest research.
Shut your mouth! Just... let's go talk somewhere other than here. Okay, where did you hear about it?
There was a sort of accident in Professor Hanneman's room.
I should have figured. You haven't told anyone, have you?
Of course not. If someone else were to learn you have 2 crests, I might lose you as a test subject.
Please stop talking so loudly. So what if I have 2 crests? If you insist on speaking of it, please do so quietly.
My intuition was correct. You do have 2 crests.
Wait, what? Did you just trick me?
Trick is such a strong word. I I think of it as testing a hypothesis. The truth is, I simply made an educated guess.
Well, now that I've confirmed it for you, there's not much I can do.
I disagree. For example, you could tell me if you were born with them, or is the source magical? What does it feel like to use both crests at the same time? Is it pleasant, painful, euphoric?
Enough is enough! I am done talking about this. As though I'd speak of this to the likes of you.
I understand her desire for privacy, but to refuse my request for knowledge? It's, well, it's rude.
I don't know if that's one that we've seen before or not. Alright, well, now that we've got our supports through, I think we're actually gonna look at battling this time, mostly just because, well, we can do this, and I figure I can also put, like, Bernie and the Death Knight together and, like, build up their supports, because I think that this is the second last month of the game. I think that there's this one, and then there's, like, the last one. And from what I recall in other playthroughs, the last month is usually, like, super short. I don't know if there even is a lesson during those, and there might only be like one free day or something like that. I'm not 100% certain. So I kind of want to get the support for Death Knight and Bernie, as well as Mercedes, at least. Is kind of the case. I mean, could the Death Knight just like burn through all these dudos? Is that a thing that we could do here? Hold on. And then like maybe? I mean, it's normal casual, so I mean, and then maybe I'll just bring Linhardt just for like physic from afar. Just because. Sure. I'm just gonna try it out. I'm just gonna try it out here. Like, let's see. So if I go ahead and put on, say, I don't know, Steel Lance, and then
Do this for all of us.
do this just to get like some support and stuff. Yeah, let's see here. Curious how this would go. Quite frankly. Yeah, they can't do anything against him. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do about potential husbando candidate over here? So yeah, also as was being mentioned here earlier, so how we determined that we were gonna hop into Fire Emblem 3 Houses earlier this stream was with this freaking spin wheel, this here with all the text like bugging out and stuff. We could literally just redesign that spin wheel and just make it a 50-50 between Edelgard and Jeritza, and the same fate that chose this game as the one we played on the stream tonight could it could be the thing that decides whether we go with Edelgard or Jeritza. Is what it could be. Yeah, what you gonna do?
Foolish.
What you gonna do? Yeah, build up that support with Bernie there, because I really want to see the support conversations with Bernie, quite frankly. I really want to see it. Can I, yeah, I can, but like, sure, I'll just do this and then finish you off with Linhardt, I guess. This is what I'll do. And go chill here, and then go here and say, do this. Sure, Excalibur, it's a little bit of overkill, but whatever. It's a little bit of overkill. Here we go. All right, yeah, what are they gonna do? They're gonna do nothing. Oh, big stretch and groan from the Doogie. Yeah, another level up.
Death grows more distant.
Oh, is he getting more hopeful about living? About living in life and all that? Is he getting a little bit more hopeful about it? Is that what that was? Yeah, you can't do things.
Words are unnecessary.
Words are unnecessary, did he just say?
I don't know
Oh.
what happened.
Yeah, neither do I. What you gonna do?
So,
Well, I mean, sure, random crit. Random crit. Okay, well, time to die. Boop.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Your timing's spot on.
There. Sure. Sure, we can go ahead and do that. Yeah, they can't do anything. Well. Oh, wow, a trade secret. Wow. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip. Okay, so yeah.
So,
What do they do? What do they really do? Yeah, let's just wait here. They can't really do a whole lot of anything, can they? So, I mean, foolish. What are you trying to do, Mr. Dudo? What are you trying to do here?
Good progress.
I don't get what you're going for here. And what are you doing? You just instantly die.
Exciting.
So, I mean, sure. I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, way more range than that guy. So, I mean, so funny seeing those guys just commit mass suicide by attacking Jeritza. Well, he is the Death Knight after all.
This will help me keep steady.
I guess they're just like, oh, he's the Death Knight. That means that we have to die to him. It's the rule. That's how it works.
delightful.
Well, here we go.
Death grows more distant.
Look, he's getting more hopeful. He's getting more hopeful about living his life.
Give it to me.
Oh, that time was a good level up. Hi. Hi, silly dookie. Okay. There we go. Taking care of business. There we go. Wow. That sure is surprising there, isn't it? Okay, go ahead and save. Yeah, twice the rewards. Whoa, should I do this one more time? One more time here. I might not even do the third battle. I might just say screw it and not even do the third battle, quite frankly. Might well be the case. Ongoing event sword tournament with a master seal. Whoa. Yeah, so I'll do the second one at least, and that should hopefully give us the support points, the affinity that we need for some more support conversations there. Yeah, without the rest of the family around right now, the Doogie is definitely a decent bit lonely here. Is the thing. Need a lot more emotional comfort. Okay. And then like, yeah. Yeah. Something like that-ish. Sure. Let's go again. Let us go again. All units fall in battle.
Understood.
Oh yeah, can't you change the music like during these? Oh. Guess not. Guess that's a no.
I do this for all of us.
I'm awake.
Okay, well. I mean, it's not like it's bad music, but,
Child's play.
so, yeah, about that.
Foolish.
So, yeah.
Predictable.
So, yeah, I mean... Sure, just for the affinity points with Jeritza. Just because. What, did we not get hearts for that? Did we actually not? Man, rigged. Rigged.
Delightful.
Delightful. Wow. There we go.
I desire
Ooh.
greater strength.
Ooh. Maybe I was thinking about potentially trying to solo the final map. Maybe I shouldn't try to solo it. Maybe I should try to do it with both Edelgard and Jeritza, and maybe they have one last chance to compete for affections. Wait, no, you have to choose like before the final battle, I think, now that I think on it. So I wouldn't be able to do that. Gosh darn it.
Today I was lucky.
Well, level up for Linhart.
Battle does have its.
Yeah, we can finish off this game tonight. And I never have to, see these level up screens again. Might have to savor the last few times, maybe. Well, sure. Get snippy sniped. I'm not getting hearts for it. Maybe it's only when you take them out. Maybe.
So,
Okay, well. Yeah. Yeah, well, time for all these guys to die, I guess. Yeah, what are you really gonna do, Mr. Bandit? What you gonna do, huh? Nice miss.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Yeah, Bernie is unstoppable. You're getting hearts with the Linhardt, but not with your Jeritza on that? Really? Sure, I'll do this. I'll do that.
A little scratch won't stop me.
Sure. Sure. Get the 3 Cavaliers here to make their way down. What you gonna do? Well,
child's play.
so about that.
This is making sense.
Am I not getting hearts for that? Why am I not getting hearts? I want affection, I want hearts and stuff. Screw it, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Here's the Gambit boost. Maybe I'm not getting any hearts because we have unlocked the next support conversation. And just need to redeem it at some point here now. Or something. Is maybe what's going on here? I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works. I'm just gonna skip things here. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. For fun, I guess.
We'll contribute.
For fun, I guess.
Let's shake this up.
Land? Nice.
How exciting.
Well, kaboom. Oh, wow. Speed carrot. My favorite. Okay, well. Jeritza and Bernadetta sound like the most cursed pairing ever. I don't know if they can actually S-support each other. I just, personality-wise, they really are. I know that they have supports with each other. It might just go up to A. I don't know if they can actually S-support. Now I gotta check that in, like, the next time I go check the support levels. See if it's even possible for them to S-support one another, because that would, well, it would certainly be something, let's just say. You know? Like, we've only seen their C support thus far. I'm curious about the other ones. Another level up.
Bernie's
Meh. Well. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have had more units here after all. I don't know.
I think I'm improving.
Yeah, you are. Don't worry. Sure. Let's just snipe this guy.
gonna do it.
Just snipe that guy there. But yeah, now I'm curious if it's possible even.
Amazing. Is it too late to run?
Don't worry, Linhardt. You're fine. 3 HP is more than enough. Don't worry. Don't worry, man. Well. Yeah, this steel lance is about to break here very soon. I can forge it into a steel lance plus here pretty soon. That's what I can do.
Amazing.
Okay, well. Yeah. It's just, sure.
Sorry, but this is war.
Well, time to die.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Trade secret, wow. That's not it, we'll do some healing. Don't mind him. He doesn't do just killing, he does healing sometimes too. He'll have you know.
I owe you now.
I must continue to develop.
That could be spicy there. Okay, well. Enemy phase. No. Well, guess I'll break this real quick. Stabby stab. What you gonna do? You'll miss. I was kind of hoping you'd hit and do 0 damage. Just for fun, but you didn't. But you didn't do.
Inconsequential.
Well,
Leave it to me.
pretty alrighty, I guess. Yeah, there goes the steel lance. There it goes. Well, time to die. Or not, unless you get a random crit. Okay, yeah, I guess you've got to get a random crit in that case, huh?
Pretty good, huh?
Guess you really have got to. Ask and ye shall receive, huh? Aw, man.
Not bad.
Look, even the Death Knight's even complimenting Bernie now. Alright, I guess their affinity might be maxed out, maybe, and Linhardt needs to experience the most now. Oh, well, time to die. Bonk.
Today I was lucky.
Okay. That's a whole lot of gold there. That's a whole lot of G's. Yeah, there's Jeritza once again. I'm not even gonna do the third battle. Like, yeah, I'm ending this free day. That's what I'm doing. Not making full use of it. I just wanted the affinity. Is all I wanted. That's all I wanted out of the deal. And I got it. I got the thing. Got the thingamabob. Well, rare monster sighting. Lots of large fish. Whoa. That's crazy. Wish loading didn't take as long, but oh well. Oh well. Zigzagging. I wonder if there's gonna be motion controls like that on the loading screen of Three Hopes. I wonder.